In December 2025, the average Toronto condo sold for $628,029, down 7.9% from a year earlier. But here's the part that shocked everyone. Just 2,540 new condo units broke ground in Toronto through September 2025. That's the lowest number since 1998. The average condo owner in the GTA lost $37,042 in value in 2025. And Royal LePage just projected another $42,815 loss coming in 2026. Let's break down what just changed and why everyone's talking about it. And if you want to stay ahead of major shifts like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. In 2025, the purpose-built apartment vacancy rate in Toronto hit 3% for the first time since the pandemic. According to CMHC's 2025 rental market report, released January 2026, the national vacancy rate rose to 3.1%, up from 2.2% a year earlier. Active condo rental listings in the GTA jumped 72% year over year by late 2024. But in Q3 2025, rental transactions actually increased 20.2% to 22,491 units, compared to 18,711 in Q3 2024. The problem wasn't demand disappearing, it was supply exploding. In 2025, a record 31,396 condo units were completed across the GTA. That's more than the 29,671 completed in 2024. About half immediately hit the rental market. Average rent growth slowed significantly, with turnover rents declining in Toronto, according to CMHC. By Q4 2024, rents for one-bedroom apartments in the GTA fell 5% year over year. Landlords started offering incentives. A 63% share of buildings offered incentives in Q1 2025, double the 31% share from a year earlier. Canada cut study permits by 10% in 2025 and planned another 10% cut for 2026. Fewer international students meant fewer renters fighting for units. If you're finding this data valuable, go ahead and subscribe now. We're tracking these market changes in real time. In December 2025, the average condo apartment price decreased 7.9% year over year to $628,029, according to WOWA data tracking the Toronto market. The average price of a condo in the GTA in 2025 dropped 5.1% to $691,308, representing an average value loss of $37,042 for condo owners, according to RE/MAX Canada's year-end report. New construction prices got destroyed. Purchase prices for new condos fell nearly 10% over the past 2 years to an average of $1,199 per square foot in Q3 2025, according to Urbanation data. But here's the real problem. Resale selling prices within new buildings registered in the past year averaged $903 per square foot in Q2 2025. Buyers who paid $1,187 per square foot in pre-sales were now seeing resale units go for $284 per square foot less. Royal LePage projected condo prices to decline another 6.5% in 2026, from a Q4 2025 average of $658,700 down to $615,885. That's another $42,815 loss coming. Sales collapsed. In the first 10 months of 2025, only 714 new condos were sold in the city of Toronto, down 86% compared to 2023, according to Altus Group data. Annual condo sales across the TRREB area totaled 16,425 in 2025, down 14.7% from 2024. Nobody wants to catch a falling knife. In early 2024, 81% of investors with mortgages on newly completed condos in the Greater Toronto Area were losing money each month, average according to Urbanation data. By 2025, the math got even worse. Since 2022, investor carrying costs rose 24% in Toronto, while rents increased only 15%. Investors in Toronto potentially face up to 6% in capital losses on pre-construction purchases, concluded in 2024 according to CMHC's June 2025 warning. The pre-construction market died. New condo sales in Q3 2025 totaled just 319 units, the lowest quarterly total since Q3 1990. Sales were down 92% below the 10-year average. As of spring 2025, the inventory of unsold units in Toronto totaled more than 23,000, which would take nearly 5 years to sell at the current rate. Of those, nearly 2,000 were built and sitting empty. Investors pulled out completely. Wall Street firms backed off. The rental income couldn't cover the mortgage. Just 497 condo units started construction in the GDHA during Q1 2025, dropping 88% below the 10-year average to reach the lowest quarterly total since 1996. Just 2,540 new condo units broke ground in Toronto through the end of September 2025, the lowest number since at least 1998. Project cancellations exploded. In Q3 2025 alone, 10 projects with 2,499 units were canceled. Year to date, 18 projects and 4,040 units canceled, surpassing the previous record from 2018. Since the start of 2024, 28 pre-sale projects totaling 5,734 units were either put on hold, canceled, placed in receivership, or converted to purpose-built rental. The problem? In Q1 2025, just 45% of pre-construction units in Toronto had secured buyers, far below the 70% threshold needed to access financing. Banks won't fund projects unless 70% of units are sold. Construction costs surged 76%, while the City of Toronto's development charges on a one-bedroom condo climbed from $8,300 in 2013 to nearly $53,000 today. The construction pipeline shows a cliff ahead. Condo completions are projected to fall to 17,487 units in 2026 after record completions of 31,396 in 2025. As of January 2026, the market looks completely different. Annual housing starts in Toronto fell 31% in 2025 compared to 2024 according to CMHC's latest data released in January 2026. Employment declined in March 2025, with unemployment expected to rise to around 7% according to TD Economics forecast. The labor market is buckling. TD Economics predicts condo prices could fall an additional 10% in 2025 alone, bringing total declines to 15 to 20% from the Q3 2023 peak. Trade war uncertainty with the United States is keeping buyers on the sidelines. A Bank of Canada survey found that 25% of respondents were less likely to make a major purchase given trade tensions. CMHC warned in June 2025, the condominium projects canceled today mean fewer housing completions in the future. Mortgage delinquencies doubled year over year. Canadian real estate companies went bankrupt at rates up 57% from 2023. Urbanation President Sean Hildebrand described a market as having entered a phase of the downturn that is really starting to wreak havoc. The construction collapse is creating conditions for acute housing shortages by 2026 to 2027. But right now, prices are still falling. Thousands of empty towers, investors losing money, prices cratering, construction frozen. And that's why homeowners, renters, and investors are all on edge right now. The market is shifting faster than anyone expected. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're ready when the next major shift hits. Thanks for watching.